Hello everybody and welcome to another video with Iron Gwyn. Yay! And today, welcome to another LEGO review. Today I am reviewing a pretty large set. As you can see, it comes to the very top of my review station. So this is a very big one. But hopefully I will get through it. And yeah. So, this is set number 9468, and it is called the Vampyre Castle. It is from 2012. It has 949 pieces and 7 minifigures. So, let's start with the side build. The Monster Fighter's car. So, this is a pretty nice car. It's very old style, like something you'd get from the 1960s. It has some very basic guns on the front that can be taken off. Oh, these can be taken off and like used as minifigure guns. You can put it in a minifigure's hand. And yeah. There's a net launcher that can pop up from the back. Then you can launch the net with it. This is one of the old style nets, the square ones, not one of the new circle ones. And yeah, I like the detailing of the car. I don't like the fact that when you lift that up there's a big hole here. There should be a plate on the bottom or something. But that's an easy fix. I like this engine on the front. I like the smooth, streamlined detailing. You can very easily get a figure to sit in there. And yeah. Let's now move on to the build. So if I move all these figures here. And I move on to the first part of the build. So this is built in sections, which makes it easy for reviewing. This is a tower. This is at the very front. And it has this sticking off the side, which you can hang a bat person on, so he can like sleep on it. And yeah, this can come off. I don't really know what it is, but it's detachable. It has like a little hole in it. This here is the front of the castle, and there's a secret entrance there, so you could have the monster fighters breaking in. This is a prison cell in here with a opening gate. You can put a minifigure on the handcuffs dangling in here, and you can turn this to lift up and down the figures. On the box and in the instructions it shows you having the skeleton there, as if there was someone there for a very long time, then died. So the next part of the set we're going to move on to is the gateway. So just a warning, this set has a lot of traps that could cause death. So here is a bush. Oh yeah. Oh no, I missed a bit on the last bit, sorry. On the top of the tower, there is a cauldron with a stirring stick. Inside the cauldron there is a mushroom and a skeleton arm. And they show you having this one here with this potion that they've brewed using the mushroom. So now we can move on to the front gate. So it has working Lego gates that open and close. It has some nice brick detail. It has a glow-in-the-dark spider, which is on a flick fire missile. So you put it in there, then you push it out from behind and it'll launch forward. On the top, in between the spires, it has a bat there, as a nice detail to show you that this belongs to a vampire. And if you go around to the other side, you can see the back of the flick-fire missile. And yeah, you can also see a trap for any monster fighters that come in. They will be impaled and then die, which is a very nice thing to have on a children's toy. So next we move on to this tower, which is on a hinge joint there, but it does still disconnect. So this one has some nice details, some nice stickers and stuff like that on the outside. I like these windows, which are used on the whole set. They do open a bit, but not a lot. If we go around to the other side, we can see that in the top there's a chest. There's nothing else in there. And in this chest there is a couple gems. A green one and a clear one. Then here there is a little seat with a map next to it. And the idea is that one of the monster fighters gets into there and is reading the map, and then it triggers a trap, which will drop that monster fighter to a very, very sad demise on a lot of spikes. Told you there was some deadly traps, and you can see how that works here because there is that just comes in and out. So yeah. Oh, also at the top of the tower there's this all-in-one piece which just does the top of the tower. Next we move on to the final part of the set. Oh, knocked over my phone there. So this piece is very big, so I'm struggling to get close enough to pick it up. There we go. So you can see some nice details on the front here, a nice staircase. And yeah, the big main part of this set is this. So these two fall out, but basically the idea of this theme is that in each set you collect a moonstone. And once you have all the moonstones, and once the Vampire King has all the moonstones, you can activate his contraption here and turn off the sun to make it eternally nighttime. In this set, you get one of each moonstone. There is a lightning one, which is meant to symbolize Frankenstein's monster. There is a bat one, which is exclusive to this set, I think. So you can only get that one in this set. There is a werewolf one, an eye, which is an Egyptian one, a seaweed one, and a ghost one. And yeah, those are really nice printed pieces. Here we have a tower. Yes, I have just picked up the camera. It's easier than moving the set around. I'll just push that back into the review station and pull the whole station forward a bit. Here we have a nice tower, and that's the top of the thing. There's a walkway here. It's quite bland. And yeah, let's move on to the back of it. So in the back here, we have an organ that can be used by a vampire to play creepy sounds. We have the back of the moonstone contraption, and you can see how that works. So you move this knob in and out. Here is like a little workstation. I don't think this coffee mug's meant to be here. I think I got this in another set and just put it there, but I can't remember, so I just left it in. Struggling to get that back. Let's leave it. There's another spider there. There's a torch. And a bookcase with a stack of books which can be pulled out. The next floor has a bone on a table, a mouse at the bottom, and a torch at the back there. It has this really nice opening door staircase, which works really well. I really like these. And it has a bed. Really nice bed build. It looks like a bed. In the very bottom, there is just an empty room with a coffin. And this is because this is the Vampire King's set. So you can put the Vampire King in there and then close the coffin. And yeah, it's as if he's being like sleeping in a coffin. So yeah, that's it for the builds of the set. Let's now put the camera to its natural height where I normally have it for other reviews. And let's do the minifigures. So, first we have one of the bat people. These have really nice arms that are only used for these figures, with the wings built into them. But the arms don't really look very good if you tilt them all the way down. It has a nice headpiece with the hair and the big ears. Has a very detailed face print. A nice torso print with the fur. Because this is an older set. Oh, it does have back printing. I didn't think this one had back printing. Because this is an older set from 2012. There is no alternate face. So, there is another identical bat character in this set. So there's two. They go next to each other. But, yeah. Then there is meant to be hanging in the dungeon. There is a skeleton. It's a nice skeleton with very loose arms. A nice face print. And a very different build to a regular minifigure. But no alternate face on that. But it wouldn't be covered up because there's no headpiece. So there's no point on having an alternate face anyway. Now if we move on to the Vampire Queen, we have a potion in her hand, a nice face print on a glow-in-the-dark face, a very nice hairpiece with... Uh-oh. I just killed her. Okay. Very nice face print. This hairpiece is used for Scarlet Witch nowadays, I think. There is an alternate face, which is her more angry, and there is back torso print. This uses the older style of dress piece, which is just a slope, because the new one was only invented in 2018, and this is a 2012 set. So next we move on to the Vampire King, Lord Vampire himself. So this one also has a glow-in-the-dark face and hands. He has a very sharp-looking sword. He has one of the older style capes that's very papery and very easy to bend. He has the neck bit of that cape as well. He has the hairpiece, which is very commonly used for vampires. I think it's called the Widow's Peak hairpiece. He has a very scary, demonic looking face print. Very nice torso print. And is that... Oh, he also has leg print at the very top of his legs there. That's very nice. And if we remove that hairpiece... Or we can just remove the hair. Actually, that's good, because we can now remove the cape. I can't get the hairpiece off. Sorry, I haven't actually removed the hairpiece in a few years. You can see he has nice back print. Sorry, I'm just going to bring him over here so that I can get that hairpiece off. And he has an alternate face on the back, which is a more angry face. And there's his regular one, so you can see the difference. So yeah, now if we move on to the next figure. Oh yeah, that's all of the monsters of the set done. We now move on to the good guys. I can't remember their exact names, so sorry about that. I wonder if they're listed here. There we go. This one is Jack McHammer, because he has a Mjolnir hammer, so he has the power of Thor. He has a robotic arm and a claw thingy that's used to show that it's a robotic arm. It's a very nice arm. He has a very common helmet. This helmet's used a very large amount. That is a nice face print. He has a good torso print as well. Leg print and belt print. And yeah, overall, this is a nice figure. Oh, he has back print as well. Would you look at that? So, now if we move on to Dr. Rodney Rathbone. That's a pretty fancy name. So he has a fencing sword, a robotic leg, which is very nice. He doesn't have any leg print, but we can excuse that because of this awesome robotic leg. He has a nice torso print with a stopwatch and a tie. And he has back torso print. And he has a unique face print. Neither of these figures have alternate faces, because it wouldn't be covered by their hats. So next we move on to the instructions. So there is a nice... I do not have the... I do not have the box of this set, as I've owned it for a very long time, and the box has been in the bin for a very long time. So I've moved the castle so that we can get a better look at the instructions. So I'm going to guess that was the picture on the front of the box, because that's what they usually do for instructions. And on the back, they have this nice poster, which shows you the ghost, the sea monster, the werewolf, the mummy, and the zombie. And it shows you some pictures of the other sets. There's the Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory one. There's the vampire hearse. Okay, so that crystal is not exclusive. There's a picture of this castle. You can see all that in the background there. The ghost train, some sort of plane thing, some ghosts flying around. And you can see the good guys. There's that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and this one. I don't know their names, sorry. And in the back of the instructions, there are no advertisements, because this is only booklet 1. There is also a booklet 2, as you can see down there, which has the same on the front, but on the back it has Win, the older version of Win, with a character, with a person there rather than a minifigure. And in the back of the set, back of the instructions, there is advertisements. So there is a map there of the Monster Fighters Kingdom, some of the monsters, shows you that there's an online game. Then here are all the Monster Fighters sets. There's a small one, I own that one, but I can't review it because it's all broken up. Same with this one and this one. I do not own that one. I do not own that one. I do not own that one. But I do have this one, and I've reviewed it today. Then here we have the same poster that was on the other one. And here we have a Lego Club advertisements. So I'm just going to put that there so you're not looking at nothing. So yeah. Thank you for watching. If you liked this set, please tell me. If you didn't like the set, also please tell me. It will be really nice to see what you thought of this set. I actually really like this one. that's why it's still built and I haven't broken it after, how long is it? 6 years? So yeah, I think it's a shame some of the pieces are missing, but I can't expect everything to be there after 6 years of constant use and display. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you thought of the set, bell, all that stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.